We're back for part 2 of Average Joe's Range Day. This is going to cover the second half of the day, so everything after lunch. Same group of instructors. We're going to go through the rotation again with some new drills, new info for you guys. Again, as always, if there's something more you guys want to see from the Average Joe's Range Days or from some of our future content, leave it in the comments below. Questions you guys may have, things you want to see more of. I know you've asked a lot about monthly challenges. They're coming back soon. We're working on that right now. But yeah, so we're looking forward to it, but here you go.
Earlier we were talking about when and why we would go to an emergency reload versus a transition to pistol, okay? Think about your distance to the enemy, think about your skill set, think about things on the battlefield that you can use to your advantage. So distance and pieces of cover and natural terrain, okay? If I am at 10 yards with a suspect who looks super switched on, he's wearing Arc'teryx pants, he's got Solomon boots on, and dude just whipped out a fucking rolling special on me, I'm gonna go ahead and try to whip out my secondary and try to engage with my pistol. If I'm at 50 yards and there's a truck right next to me, like a big commercial semi-truck, and I run dry with my bolt, what do you think I could probably do? Back in cover, do an emergency reload, scan, and figure out where we're going from there, right? So you got to think about in all of your training, what is the mindset of what I'm doing and why I'm doing something, okay? Transitions to secondary versus actual bolt lock emergency reloads. So what we're going to do is we are going to practice close range, primary to secondary, and the biggest thing is getting primary back up into action. So let's go over it. Eyes and ears, we're going to go over the fundamentals of primary to secondary. So like we all know, I'm going hot with 1 round here to go ahead and give that bolt lock back. When I go hot, I'm good to go, and I'm at the low ready. Taylor, can you give me a threat? Threat! As we discussed earlier, what do I feel? I feel that empty. Is there any reason for me to look at this thing, have a discussion with it, talk with it, caress it, check what's going on with it? I still have someone shooting at me, right? So if someone's shooting at me, I have a near threat, and I need to what?
Go to your secondary.
Go to my secondary. So I like to twist and dump out of my way. If you're wearing a bunch of mag carriers on your left side or your alternate side, typically it's going to get stuck behind them. This is a great place for me. Throw it nice and far, right? I turn and I dump it. Simultaneously, 2 things are happening at once. This arm is dumping via the control of the muzzle, and this arm is going for my secondary. When this arm dumps this, where do you think it's coming back up to? To meet my grip. It's coming back up to the center because simultaneously, they have both done something and they're coming back to center. When I do these at combat speed, you're gonna see this literally look fluid, and I come back up on pistol just like a normal draw. So, back up on gun, bolt locks to the rear. I feel that physical cue of we've discussed earlier. I dump and I get my pistol out at the same time. Simultaneously of dumping this, I'm defeating the retention on my holster, or some of you high-speed dudes don't think you need retention or just grabbing it, right? Coming up on gun, I figure out the threat and I get rid of the threat. Threat is now complete. Before we go waylaying and getting this out of the way, right? Remember when I talked about staying in the fight, scanning, assess. Does this guy need to be serviced anymore? Do I need to come over here and get to another advantageous point of the battlefield? Do I need to stay out with this? Possibly, yes. Stay in the fight, right? I like to bring my primary back up first so that I can truly assess, give a little visual as to what's actually going on. It's not a stovepipe, it's not a double feed, it's truly just an empty mag. Because I like to go into battle with 1 round in my rifle, apparently, right? From here, if I absolutely have to, what can I do? Engage, I can keep going, right? I like to get the primary up because at the last point of truly needing both my hands, behind cover, whatever it may be, maybe my buddy's over here and he's covering me, I can dump this, fire and control hand comes back up, back in my workspace, I dump, I get this back up, just as we talked about with emergency reloads earlier, and what I'm back in the fight. Does anybody have any questions? I always like to pose different methodologies of doing this, but that's like the bare bones, most economic fashion to get this task completed. Any questions on it?
I actually got one.
Boom.
Bolt lock, safety engage or no?
You got to think about it. Rangeisms, brand new shooters, everyone out here, tighten it. I would like to say go ahead and throw on a safety. Bolt has locked back to the rear. That means it's either out of ammo or
malfunctioned.
Yep, stovepipe, double feed, bolt override, whatever it may be. Is my safety being off going to do anything there? Or, I'm sorry, is my safety on going to do anything there?
Not supposed to.
Everything we talk about here is talk about training with a mindset. So what are you going to do? What do you want to do safely on a range when you're working with your girlfriend? What do you want to do in combat speed? So that's all I'll say. Any other questions on that?
Let's go live.
Let's go live. We'll do it combat speed.
Out between 3 and 7 rounds. He's going to gauge the target in high thoracic. After his gun goes to bolt lock back, he's going to transition to his secondary. He's going to engage the secondary to the head with 2 accurate shots. This is not dump your gun, accurate shots. 3 accurate shots, not 2, but 3. After that, he's going to safely get back his primary back up and get it gassed up again. All right?
Good to go.
All right, on threat. Shooter ready?
Shooter's ready.
Threat.
Is there any race here? There's no race here. Any questions? Oh yeah, I got a fucking cutter in her hair. So, going back from secondary to primary, again, it's over, right? Fight's over. We smoked everyone that was a threat to us with pistol. Take your time. If you're brand new to these manipulations, slow, baby. Slow, baby. All right, any questions? All right, let's get our first line online.
12 shooters, let's do it.
Woo!
Threat.
Never mind, that's still miserable.
All right.
Still not fun?
Safety on, let him hang.
Get it up, get it up, get it up. Fix it, get it gassed back up, get it gassed back up.
All right.
I'm personally seeing and if I have to give any part of wisdom here, we're seeing a whole lot of that slow to the holster shit, okay? So you guys are still in near contact. This is definitely like living room distance, and you're putting rounds down range on this target and it's still coming out at you. This runs dry or a malfunction occurs or whatever it may be, and you have to get to your pistol. Clear gun?
Clear.
Am I going to come up on gun, feel that thing bolt lock back or malfunction or whatever it be? Am I going to honestly... No. Okay, there is no race in doing any of this except for from primary to secondary. That's a race. If you want to get better at your sub-second shots and your split times and all that stuff, how do you start thinking about the manipulations that don't require a bang, and how do we make them faster so we have more set time on the bang? And what I mean by that is start dissecting your draw. Where do I go fast? Where do I go slow? Where can I go as fast as I possibly can, because realistically there's no consequences for going too fast unless you truly fumble it up, okay? Bolt locks to the rear, get it out, and then slow down and then come up on an accurate shot. If you are missing these pistol shots on the head, you guys got to make these. You guys got to make these. What did I say in the safety brief? Slow misses suck worse than fast misses suck worse than slow misses, because who made them fast? It's on you. Okay, they're yours.
Go right here, okay? 75, you're gonna engage on the steel target on the right side of the bay. 75, right side bay. Can everybody see that steel target? Okay, 5 rounds. That'll be your first mag. You're gonna run dry. Bolt lock back. I want you to do a reload right here first before you move. Everybody understand that? Reload before you move. After you reload, safety, and you're going to run to the 50. On the 50, you're going to engage in the small steel target on the left side of the bay. It looks gray now. It used to be white. That's the one you're going to engage in. Everybody understand? Awesome. After 5 rounds, everybody see the paper target right here? Does everybody see where it says NS? That means don't shoot my hostage. What that is going to be a hostage rescue shot. You got a little bit of heart rate going. I hope you guys know where your holds are and your zeros are and your dots or irons, whatever you're running, okay? After you do that, you're going to do one shot on the target that's behind the NS. There's about a chest level, about this much, up to the head. Your goal is head. But if you don't know your holds, try to get that chest cavity, okay? After that, you'll unload and show clear. Does everybody understand the course of fire? Come on, Danny. Reload. Damn, you got wheel! $24.58. Clear. Yours is good on the move.
Threat. Smooth. Take your time, search and assess, right? Go back to the holster. This time, I only have this magazine, so I'm going to use it. Like I said, typically I'd be going from the back to the front, but I just have this one, all right? On the threat. Threat. Come here, sorry, I always did the emergency reload. Come here, search and assess. I don't need to give any more work to anybody, right? My tack reload. Push and pull, you'll notice, just like in the rifle with that round in there, sometimes you won't get your mag seated if you don't push. So do a little push and tug, make sure your mag is seated, all right? Put your ammo source back wherever you want it, depending on how many mags you had, but typically, like I said, that would go back here in the dump pouch or in the furthest one back, and not for my emergency reload. That makes sense? All right, threat!
Where's my guy?
There it is. Threat!
Oh, heck reload.
Ready, get your rep. Boom.
These are good. These are solid ones, but they're still boots. Yeah, I was like, I want to get some solidness for.
All right, Preston, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Michael, can you give us a threat? Shoot ready. Yep. Threat! I'm shooting all low. If you reload, get your reload right. If not, search and assess. Go back to the holster. Threat! Don't draw. Draw. Keep going. Threat! Keep going.
Really quick. This top shot was sponsored by Vulcan Machine Works. So my top 4 shooters, you get one of those, you get one of those, you get one, and you get one. And then on top of that, hey guys,
Hey guys, listen up.
hey, on top of that, Vulcan put in $150 for the top shooter. So drinks are on you tonight, whoever wins. Guys, and one last thing I want to say about the giveaways. We've had incredible brands come out. Big Tex made the drive. TRIARC was out here. If you got one of the mags, the Average Joe's mags, those are the only ones in existence. So congratulations, but make sure you guys tag them in it. Take photos of it, even if it's in your story. Tag them in it, tag us in it, because we want to help promote these brands that support training like this.
Where'd the glasses come from?
Glasses are from Oakley, and then everything else should be marked with who it came from. So I'm going to turn it over to Brandon and Ty.
What I really like when it comes to these exercises is the fact that we are inducing a lot of peer pressure. So when these guys are shooting, let's give them some verbal motivation, some verbal encouragement, right?
Don't fucking miss!
Let me explain the exercise, okay? Downrange, there's a steel target, there's a white steel target on the right corner, and there's a white steel target on the left corner. We are going to start out with a mag of 3, and we're going to have a secondary mag of that 15 to 20. It takes more than that, which I'm dehydrated. Some of you guys have been hanging out with me. I'm probably going to die during this, right?
Hell yeah.
You are going to come from the line of the grass, run to your respective barrel. Shooting position is right next to the barrel, just inside of the barrel. 1 shot standing for a hit. 1 shot kneeling for a hit. 1 shot prone for a hit. First person to get those 3 hits wins. Here's the deal. 3-round mag. Accuracy matters because what happens when you got to reload? Time. Any questions on the exercise? Let me standing, kneeling, prone. Can't use the barrel as a support system. This is totally just on you.
Prone out on the barrel, extra point.
Ready?
Straight. I don't know if I hit.
Fuck. Come on, time. Go!
Hit.
Let's go!
Hit! Hit! Don't fuck it up! Hit! Unload, show clear. Good job. Hey, good fucking. Appreciate it. Let's go! Good! Just high. Hit!
Oh, what am I doing?
Kneeling, kneeling. Hit! Prone. Let's go, Jake! Let's go! Come on, let's go!
Come on.
You got it, you got it. Hit!
Let's go, Jake!
Let's go! Come on, man! Good stuff, man.
Get it.
Good stuff, bro. Man, you getting up and out of those positions pretty quick. Hurts. All right, this is for the Vulcan Machine Works. For the monies. Shooters ready. Wait one. Stand by. Load and make ready. Shooters ready. Let's go! Hit! I went too far. Just high right. Hit! Prone reload. Get it, get that hit, get that hit. Let's go! Finish out! Good! It was that high right one we threw.
Yeah. For our top shot of the day, brought to you by Vulcan Machine Works. You, sir, are $150 richer. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. And also, one other thing you will get that I don't have here, I'll mail it to you. You're going to get a free course with slide tack training.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so your course of your choice, hit them
Let's
up.
go.
I'll send you the voucher.
You don't need
You're all
it.
good. Yeah. Hey, guys, really quick, thank you again for all of you for coming. We appreciate you. Those of you that made the drive, you're welcome to hang out. Enjoy the facilities. I'm going to go get some White Claws and jump in a pool.
Yes.
Brandon, you got anything you want to close us out?
I really appreciate everyone coming out. I think I've said it in every group that we had individually, that a lot of you have been here from the beginning and have seen every one of them. Some of you, it's your first time. I hope you got a sense of community out of this, exchanged some numbers, found some IG handles, all the good stuff, and see what other people are doing, see what other people are running, and just having fun and learning as a community and as a group. I definitely learned something from some of you guys. Hopefully you picked something up, I don't know, from us, right? But it's been an absolute blast, and I genuinely look forward to each and every one. It like renews my faith in this community.
Congrats to our top shooter from Average Joe's. We're so grateful for all of you that came out and then stuck it out through the end with all the sun. I know some of you guys had to leave early. We even had an instructor leave early from the sun. You guys are troopers, and it was really inspiring to see you guys be out there and be so hungry to learn and to continue to shoot and grow despite how hot it was. But yeah, it was a great time. Looking forward to the next one. So keep an eye out. As always, we always advertise our Average Joe's Range Days on Instagram. We'll post it up on here as well, on YouTube, on my personal Instagram, on the Average Joe's account. We all promote it, so keep an eye out for that. Not sure exactly when the next one will be, but as soon as we set a date, you guys will know. We also have our courses. We're doing courses once a month. We're going to be upping that and starting to offer new courses over the coming months going into next year. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, karate chop that bell so you get notified every time we upload a video, and I will see you guys in the next one.